Hey everyone, it's Harry Frankfurt and I am about to confess something that I'm incredibly embarrassed about. Now, looking at me, what I'm about to tell you seems incredibly far-fetched because the only real evidence I have for it is the fact that my hair is not even and has broken off in multiple different parts. And I know this seems like a weird beginning to a story about my health, but I really need to explain why my hair is so uneven. Because I mean, look at that. I mean, I have 5 hairs that go the full length here, and it's not because I've had a weird haircut, because my hair, when I got it done October of last year, sure, you're probably supposed to get your hair cut more often than that, but it was all cut at the same length, and I started to lose my hair, and my hair started to break because of my eating disorder. Now, the only reason I feel comfortable telling you about this now is because it is kind of part of the reason why I've been gone for so long, and I'm admitting to it as part of my recovery, I guess, because I'm kind of in recovery. Now, a lot of you are gonna say that hair falling apart and hair breaking is not a sign of an eating disorder when you're this big, but I was not this big when I was suffering. And eating disorders are not what they do to your body. Eating disorder are the thoughts. And oh my god, the thoughts. I was honestly consumed by thoughts of how much I'd eaten, how much I was allowed to eat, how much I had to exercise to be allowed to eat that, how much I had to get rid of food. I'm not gonna put ideas in your head, and I'm not gonna give you numbers, and I'm not gonna give you weights. I lost a significant amount of weight, and I was eating next to nothing, and I was compensating for what I did eat, and I was over-exercising. Okay, over-exercising, I'm not so sure, but I was exercising a lot, and I was taking lots of diet pills, and I was really fucking struggling, and it felt like the only thing that I could control. And as a result, I started losing my hair, and I started almost ruining my teeth. Thankfully, nothing went wrong there. I think I have a heart condition, but I'm too scared to check. I don't know, it's weird because I don't know that I am super in recovery right now. I don't feel like I am all better, here we go, because I still struggle with thoughts of like diet pills, and I still have certain habits and rituals that I like to participate in. I don't want to say, I don't know. I still feel the need to tell you about it because it was a massive part of my life, and it was an incredibly tumultuous relationship that I had with a disorder that is incredibly poisonous. I isolated myself a lot because the only way that I found that I could hang out with friends was when there was food or drinks around, and I didn't feel comfortable doing either of those things. One of the things I really struggled with was finding a way to have, you know, social events and then run away quickly so that I could compensate. It's a really, really shit disease. It is an incredibly shit disease, and I can't stand here and tell you that if you're suffering, go and get help, because I know that that doesn't help anyone. It's like, yeah, of course, but you don't think you're suffering, because the biggest thing for me, and this is the biggest thing for a lot of people who suffer with eating disorders, is you don't think you're sick enough because you're not at your goal weight, you're not below your goal weight, you're not falling over and collapsing. If you're falling over and collapsing, you are too far. Like, it's too late. And there's never too late, but it just, the fact that an eating disorder, or the fact that any disorder can make you think that you are not sick enough, it's like when you go to a doctor and you say, I think I have depression, do you have any medication? And they say, you don't need medication, the sky is still blue, go out and be happy. And I literally had a doctor tell me that when I was a kid, when I was trying to get antidepressants. And I mean, sure, fair enough, the sky is still blue, but that doesn't mean that I don't need fucking antidepressants. If your own brain is telling you that you don't need help because you're not sick enough, like, what is sick enough? There is no enough. There's like, you're either sick or you're not sick, right? And like all these behaviors and these thoughts, if you feel the need to count how much you eat, or count how often or how long you're eating for, or if that's like, if you have rituals around your food. Katie Morton has an entire channel full of like eating disorder specialty videos, and she says that an eating disorder is not how much you weigh, it's not what you look like, it's not anything except how often do you think about food, how much does food encompass what you think about. And for me, It was everything. My entire life was how little can I get, and I got very, very little, and I still feel like I didn't get little enough. And that is how I know that I'm probably still sick, and I'm kind of comfortable admitting that because I know that I'm like not little. I don't know, it's this entire video is me kind of going back and forth and saying that, you know, sick is sick and there's no too sick and there's no not sick enough. And then also saying, but I'm not sick enough. So like you can kind of see where this disease becomes very confusing, because the other day, oh, this is a sad one. The other day I went and had brunch with Cringy. He ordered his coffee and I'd already decided that I was gonna eat food earlier than I wanted to. And I ordered my coffee, and I still, even though I'm in recovery, went for a long black double shot, because coffee, when it doesn't have any of the milk or anything, is very low calorie and it's got a whole bunch of health benefits, and it's good for weight loss. And I was eating carbs that day and I felt like I needed to make up for it by having the long black. I looked back on that and I felt really sad for myself, because I was like, I wanted a mocha. Why didn't I just get the mocha? And even today, I went to Coffee Club and I needed caffeine, because if I don't have excessive amounts of caffeine, I end up with a serious headache and a terrible mood, which is wrong in and of itself. There's no denying that. That is not healthy. But I hadn't had 8 shots of coffee by the fucking midday, so I was like, well, I need 4 more. So I went into Coffee Club and I really wanted a mocha frappe. And you know what I got? An iced long black double strength, because I needed the caffeine, not any of the calories. And that's still, and obviously I'm still suffering with those thoughts and cognitions. I don't know, I kind of have these like rose-colored glasses on right now where I'm like, yeah, I can like keep this up and keep everything else up as well. And I know that that's probably my eating disorder talking, and it's hard for me to kind of balance out what is and isn't me. But I just thought I'd come out here and say it. My hair needs help. I'm probably just gonna get it all cut to the same length, maybe here. Let me know what you think, because I have photos of my hair when I had really, really sick, when I was really, really sick. For instance, when I got in that car accident, I was really, really sick, and I did this with my hair, and most of it was this length. So it's growing out. It's just I have like 5 little hairs down here, and I have more hairs over here. And like, this is just so like me nitpicking at my body, and that's like the least of my worries right now. Like, I can stand, I can walk, I can talk, I can function. I poop every so often. That's real nice. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm coming back from obsessing over things like that, and that is part of the reason why I really couldn't do videos, because I couldn't look at myself, and I couldn't function because I was spending so much time walking and going to the gym and trying not to eat, and then when I'd get hungry I'd go for another walk, and trying so hard not to put thoughts in your head. I'm back. And I don't know, I'm trying not to say that I need to lose weight, but I'm thinking that I might start losing weight again. And I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm thinking I need to stop talking about it. So I'm gonna go get some water because I'm sweaty, and I hope this video was fun. I hope this video explained a little bit for you. Thank you for watching, and you will see me in the next video. So make sure you click one of these boxes to watch that. Make sure you are subscribed with one of these boxes so that you do know when it goes up. And yeah, okay, bye.